Numbers, numbers, numbers. Checking up on the metrics on YouTube Studio has become my daily routine. This content creation has become a full-time job. I would refresh and check YouTube Studio regularly throughout the day. Did the video I just uploaded has a lot of views? How about the watch time? Are there any new subscribers to my channel? And of course, the most important metric of them all. How is the bottom line for today? Sometimes when I don't see the numbers I have set, I became frustrated. So I searched YouTube for more tips on how to increase these metrics faster. Some of the tips I've found on YouTube from famous YouTubers include perfecting the title, creating a better thumbnail. Some videos on YouTube even encourage me to upload more videos more frequently. And I did everything that these big YouTubers have advised. I spent time perfecting my craft, but nothing seems to work. At one point, I felt like there's no hope. The numbers are still not moving up as fast as I want it to be. Or could it be just because I don't have what is needed to be a successful YouTuber like Mr. Beast? Maybe I should just give up. Maybe I'm just too old for this. Until one day, my perspective changed. Someone named Kelsey appeared on my content creation journey. She is a high school English teacher and a soccer coach based in the US who wanted to change careers to be a Scrum Master. But due to her background, many people around her told her that she should just fake it by collecting as many Agile certifications as possible. I've never met Kelsey in person before, and one day she stumbled on one of my podcast episodes, and after listening to that podcast episode, she had a different perspective and decided not to listen to the advice on collecting as many Agile certifications as possible. And a few days later, she sent me a private message on LinkedIn because she's so thankful for that podcast episode that gave her stronger motivation to be a Scrum Master without having to go down the route of collecting Agile certifications. And because of that message she sent me, my perspective also changed. Oh my goodness, how could a podcast episode change and inspire someone who lives on the other side of the globe? The message Kelsey sent me on that day gave me motivation to be more creative and to just create contents, regardless of how the YouTube metrics will be or regardless of what people will say. Because who knows, maybe from one of the contents that I have created, there is another human being on the other side of the globe whose life is transformed. And after pondering this for a while, I think impacting other people's life matters more than all of these YouTube metrics. Hi Kelsey, thank you so much for your initiative sending me a message on how you felt after listening to that podcast episode. Honestly, before you sent me that message, I never had any expectation from the podcast episodes I've recorded so far, but the message you sent me that day has changed my view as a content creator. If you didn't send me that message, I would probably still feeling hopeless today and already stopped creating content by now. The message you sent me on LinkedIn has also triggered me to redefine my life purpose, have fun, and most importantly, be creative regardless of what people will say, regardless of how the YouTube metrics will be. I hope you're also on the path of pursuing your dreams and aspirations. Just focus on being an awesome leader who serves, which I think you already are, rather than chasing for certifications. Leadership cannot be learned in the classroom, it is practiced on the field. And I think with your background as a soccer coach, you already have that leadership skills as an asset that you can use for leading your Scrum teams. Thank you once again and have a great week. And also thank you to everyone who is currently watching this video until the end. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all of your support. Bye guys.